Deutschland decides in just over a week's time who will be its next chancellor. After 16 years in office, the outcome will also mark the start of a new era in Europe's biggest economy. Well, Lena Roche from our German service joins me now for our election watch. Lena, the last time we saw the three leading candidates in the race to replace Angela Merkel was on that debate last Sunday. What sort of week have they had since?
Well, I mean, like you said, we already had our fair share of dual debates before elections in Germany, but this time we decided to spice it up. So this time we have trials. Armin Laschet for the Conservatives, Olaf Scholz for the Social Democrats, and Annalena Baerbock for the Greens. So far they have battled it out 2 times. There have been 2 trials. The next one is this Sunday, next and last one, 1 week before the elections. There was no real clear winner. Even though each party, of course, after each debate said that their candidate performed the best. According to political experts, Olaf Scholz for the Social Democrats acted the most confident and had his facts ready. But which is also, I mean, being confident, it's understandable because in the polls he is leading with around 25%. And some analysts even compared his demeanor to Chancellor Angela Merkel, which is quite surprising. Okay. On the other hand, Armin Laschet, he is on the second rank in the polls right now with 22%. He opted for more aggressive mode last time, maybe in an attempt to rally the voters. And last but not least, Annalena Baerbock for the Greens, who had a really rocky start in the election campaign, but this time now she seems to have found her rhythm, and she was perceived as rather likable and competent. No real winner if you look at the 3 candidates, but the 1-2 winner of this new TV debate, of this new trial, is maybe the voter, because the voters get to see 3 candidates, 3 very different arguments and characters, so there's a real choice.
Indeed, so it's still very much all to play for. Well, let's talk about postal votes now, because they've always had a prominent role in German politics. How influential could they be this time round?
Well, I mean, due to the pandemic, the popularity of postal votes has, increased, and many experts, they say that we could have up to 50, maybe even 60% of postal votes. Initially, there was the fear that because of that, the elections might be decided early if everyone sends in their decisions weeks ahead before the election Sunday. But apparently, that's not the case. In Cologne, for example, 40% opted for this kind of voting, but only 10% did send it back so far. And the German postal services, they are expecting a high mail volume next week, so just the week of the elections. And they have already announced that they have put in a special procedure, so they will check on the letterboxes more often, so as to avoid any overflowing letterboxes, and so to make sure that every vote gets in time and that no letter is lost.